the biggest business mistake isn't failing, it's ignoring the future. Blockbuster dominated entertainment. Netflix looked insignificant. 10 years later, one disappeared, the other conquered the world. This is the story of arrogance, missed signals, and the cost of standing still. In the early 2000s, Blockbuster was everywhere. Thousands of stores, millions of customers, a brand synonymous with movie night. Walking into a Blockbuster store was an experience. They controlled distribution. They controlled access. They controlled the market. From the outside, Blockbuster looked unstoppable, but dominance can create blindness. At the same time, a small company was experimenting with a different idea: Netflix. No stores, no late fees, movies delivered by mail. It sounded convenient, but limited. To Blockbuster executives, Netflix wasn't a threat, it was a niche. But disruption rarely looks dangerous at first. In 2000, Netflix approached Blockbuster. They offered a partnership, even a sale, around $50 million. Blockbuster declined. They believed physical stores were the future. They underestimated technology. They overestimated their advantage. This decision would become legendary, not because it was irrational, but because it was short-sighted. Blockbuster's business depended on one critical factor: late fees. A huge portion of revenue came from customers returning movies late. Convenience threatened that model. Netflix removed late fees. Customers loved it. But for Blockbuster, adopting the same strategy meant destroying their own profits. This created inertia, and inertia is dangerous in fast-changing industries. Internet speeds improved. Streaming became possible. Netflix moved early. Blockbuster hesitated. They launched streaming late. They experimented without commitment. They tried to protect stores while competing digitally. They were fighting two battles at once and losing both. Foot traffic declined. Costs remained high. Debt increased. Stores that once symbolized dominance became liabilities. Customers didn't hate Blockbuster. They simply moved on. In 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. A giant didn't fall overnight. It faded, decision by decision. Blockbuster didn't lack resources. They lacked urgency. Success creates confidence. Confidence creates resistance. Resistance delays change. By the time the threat was obvious, the advantage was gone. This is how leaders fall. Not from sudden shocks, but from slow denial. Netflix didn't kill Blockbuster. Time did. Technology did. Behavior did. Strategy did. The companies that survive aren't the strongest. They're the most adaptable. Blockbuster protected what worked. Netflix built what was next. And history remembered the difference. If you want to understand why giants fall and disruptors win, subscribe to Capital Anatomy.